What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the brand new cards from today's drop here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and looking at just seeing how good everybody is, who's worth picking up, who isn't worth picking up, all that type of stuff. And before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So in this video, we got a bunch of new cards, a lot of good budget names today. I will say, like, there's a lot of games who jump out at me, like Kalel, that could be a really interesting card. A couple of interesting Opal names. Bowen's finally coming out. Some good Amethyst. Like, we'll see how this drop is. Obviously interested to see how the top tier cards are. I mean, my favorite players drop on this drop, Luca. We'll see if he is actually worth picking up or not, and all that type of stuff. So let's find out in today's video how good those cards are going to be. So Ousmane Dieng, 6'9", small forward, 7'1" wingspan, 88 speed, 85 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, defensively pretty darn solid. The Hoff badges aren't great, but overall he does have 32 golds and a lot of good ones. I mean, he looks like a pretty decent card. I don't know how his jumper is though, to be honest. So that's gonna be the question with a guy like Ousmane Dieng, is how good is the jump shot. Now, pro dribble style, step escape is a W. If he has a good jump shot, this card's gonna be really nice. If not, then he's probably not that great. But I mean, pro dribble style, step escape, and good gold badges, he looks like a solid card if nothing else. Chris Murray, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 89 3 ball, 87 speed, 85 driving dunk. Defensively, he looks good. I mean, solid, not great. Again, like, I don't think he's amazing, but he looks like a pretty decent card for an Amethyst. Releases on quick. Movement kind of sucks though. Yeah, not awesome, but not bad either. Jonathan Mogbo, his emerald was kind of a beast. This one looks like it's kind of a beast too, to be honest. 90 interior, 90 perimeter, 85 driving dunk, 93 speed at power forward. 93 speed is a 6'9" power forward. Sorry, that's my alarm going off. My bad. Looks like a pretty good card. 7'2" wingspan, 84 3 ball isn't insane, but I know his jumper is very smooth, very easy. Honestly, looks like another very, very solid card, all things considered, for an Amethyst. JT Thor, 6'9", 7'3" wingspan at small forward or power forward, 88 3, 85 driving dunk, 88 speed. Defensively, again, pretty good. Half set shot, half post rise are good Hoff badges. His jumper is very good as well. I've used JT Thor's base before. It's definitely solid. Again, a very, very solid card in my team. Not looking too bad at all. Cam Whitmore, 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan, 93 speed and 93 agility, 90 driving dunk, 86 3 ball. Defensively, he's very good. No, he's not very good. Defensively, he's fine, I should really say. But he look, I don't know. Wiggins behind the back, Tatum escape doesn't look great. His jumper's on quick. I haven't used his jumper this year. I really don't know how it is. Again, I mean, he looks like a good budget shooting guard. Not insane though. Offensively good, defensively kind of solid, but not amazing. Fine, not special, but fine. And then Aaron Neesmith is a 6'5" small forward. That is too darn small. 92 3 ball with half set shot, which is good. Jumper's his own jumper, again on quick. Probably a pretty good jump shot. Debug escape, meh. Be totally honest here, this card doesn't look that good. He's just undersized at small forward. These Amethysts don't quite jump off the page at me as much as some of the other Amethysts the last couple weeks have. I think JT Thor looks really good. I think Ousmane Dieng, depending on the jumper, could be really good. Mogbo's solid. Definitely not terrible, but definitely not insane either. Vlad Rad is a 6'10" small forward, but he's 79 speed, and he doesn't play a lot of defense in his badges. He only has 12 total badges. I would realistically pass on this card. Great shooting badges, but his jumper's only on normal. Another one of those hidden gem cards that's just kind of outdated at this point. Honestly, Mo Bamba, as is, realistically, only has 16 total badges as well. Kind of fits in that same category. 82 speed isn't horrible. 85 standing and driving isn't terrible. His jumper's decent, but defensively, I mean, he's good. He's not great. I don't know. I think he's going to be a little bit limited athletically at this point in the year. 7'10" wingspan is nice, but I don't know. Card doesn't look too insane to me, realistically, at this point. Jaden McDaniels, great defender, but only has 2 Hall of Fame badges, 17 total badges. 80 driving dunk isn't that great. 86 speed isn't that great. I mean, honestly, at this point, like, he's the type of card, if he wasn't a hidden gem and he was, like, updated with, like, normal stats and badges, he'd actually be a really solid card. But again, these hidden gems are just too outdated at this point. Like, Eric Gordon's 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan at shooting guard. Great shooter, but does nothing else. He's not a good slasher. He's not a good defender. 6'3" shooting guard. Like, no. And then Brandon Jennings, 6'1" point guard with, again, no defense and a 75 driving dunk. Now, he's got a good jump shot. Patty Mills, he's got glitchy jump shot, actually, which is going to be fun to use. But this card was outdated a couple months ago. You know what I mean? With the lack of dunking, lack of defensive badges at this point. So, realistically, again, it's a no-go. Excuse me, I just woke up like a few minutes ago. I'm tired. But Bruce Bowen is still going to be good. That I will say. Hidden gem or not, 85 driving dunk, 94 three ball, 90 speed. Defensively, he's awesome. This is the best of all the diamonds, and realistically, probably the best of all the Amethyst sand diamonds today. He's an elite defender with off limitless and set shot specialist as well. Has decent athletic ability, and obviously super versatile defender. He is the best. Him and Larry Nance Jr. were the two best hidden gem diamonds left. Or sorry, not Larry Nance Jr., Larry Nance Sr. And I mean, the jumper's not insane, but it's decent. Overall, this card's pretty good. His jumper is solid. Like, he is the best of all the cards realistically in all likelihood, below diamond today. So definitely at least an interesting card, if nothing else. Khalil Ware is a dude I've been waiting on to get a card for a while. Could be a really good option. 7-footer with a 7.5 wingspan. Very nice defensive card. 95 driving dunk, 90 standing, half rise up, half poster, a half set shot. Not bad at all there. He's got his own jumper on quick. Sigs wise, he kind of stinks. That's a little disappointing, but he's a big, fast big with good athleticism and nice completeness. I mean, he could be a really, really solid budget big, like really good budget big. We'll see how good he is in terms of his animations, how his jump shot plays and stuff, but he has the potential, I think, to be extremely, extremely good. So that's a very interesting card. The exchange card today is Jaylen Brown, who is probably just as bad as, yep, he still has his own SIGs. He still has his own race on normal. I mean, I haven't liked either of his Opal cards that he's gotten, so they now give him a pink diamond as well, because why not? We didn't like his Opals. Why not give him a pink diamond with the same animations? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. But realistically, this Jaylen Brown card is not a card that I'm looking at and very excited about at all at this point, to be totally honest. Like, I would completely pass on him, especially at a position that's as stacked with budget cards as shooting guard is. DeAndre Jordan is a 57 3 ball, 6'11" big. He is fast. He has great defensively. He's extremely athletic, but his jumper's ugly and he's got a 57 3 ball, so that's a no-go for me for sure. That is what I will say about that. Next up, who is the next card? Darius Miles. His jumper's kind of ugly. I remember it being bad on his Amethyst, and it's on very quick now, but it's still Brook Lopez base, and it still has Embiid escape as well. Stat badge wise, he's nice and complete, but that jump shot is going to kill the card realistically for him. I don't think he's going to be all that great. Scalabrini, 86 speed, 96 3 ball, 90 driving dunk. Not insanely fast, but not terrible defensively. Honestly, I mean, he looks all right, I would say. I'm not like mad about this card. I think he's going to be pretty decent. Not like insane, not bad. I don't know. What's the jumper? Yuta Watanabe base, Emmanuel quickly upper. Ooh, I think the upper's good, but I don't think the base is that good. Tabo Cephalosha's base. It's on very quick. We'll see. I'm not sure. He could be fun to use. The White Mamba is always a fun card in my team. He might not be bad. Boris Diaw has the same jumper here already out on quick, which is not a very good jumper. Kind of kills a card that otherwise has really good stats and badges, 90+ on everything important besides the dunking. Does have off posterizer though, so that'll help with the finishing. The problem with this card is realistically that I don't think the jumper is very good either. This is an interesting drop today because a lot of intriguing cards, but a lot of guys that are also like, they don't quite. I mean, they have one flaw or another flaw that kind of holds them back at this point. Like, Khalil Ware looks like the most interesting budget card so far, though. Ricky Davis, it's 96 feet, 94 3 ball, 98 driving dunk, defensively good. What's the jump shot? Seth Curry base, Oscar upper on very quick. W2K, that's the jumper he had last year. This card is a beast. Air style and dribble style, as well as pro escape, which actually is not that bad either, I don't believe. Actually, I'm not totally certain about that, but not gonna lie, looks like a very solid, fun card to use. Darius Garland dribble style, good jump shot, on very quick with great stats and badges. Looks like very similar to the Ricky Davis that we've got in the last couple years, to be honest. He'll be a beast of an Opal for sure. Hito Turkoglu, 6'10 with 6'11 wingspan, still has, no, but they changed the jumper on him too, I think. Great playmaking badges, especially for a 6'10 dude. He's not extremely athletic, but he's a good shooter, good speed, decent defender. Missing some badges on the defensive end, but he's got D-book dribble style, LeBron. I mean, not the best SIGs, to be totally honest. LaMarcus Aldridge base is actually pretty good, though. RJ Barrett upper is good as well on quick. Not bad. I mean, he's 6'10 with great playmaking, but doesn't have the SIGs to really utilize those playmaking badges all that effectively, so that'll hold him back a little bit, but he doesn't look too bad. Gerald Wallace, 6'7 small forward, great defensively, little undersized, small forward at 6'7", but athletic, fast, good shooter, offset shot as well. Releases on quick, and I think it's a pretty good jump shot. Same jumper he had earlier this year. Zion dribble style, Garland escape, Kobe White behind the back. I mean, yeah, not horrible. The card looks good. I don't think he's insane, but he's not bad. And then Caruso, 6'5", budget point guard, 6'5" wingspan, 93 ball, 95 driving dunk, 95 speed. Defensively, very, very good. This is an extremely good budget point guard. Releases on very quick D-book dribble style. Behind the back Steph, which isn't bad at all. LaMelo escape isn't very good, but overall, looks like a good card. Looks like a really good budget point guard. Has decent size, great defense, great slashing. Even good shooting badges. I mean, he looks really, really solid. I would say Caruso looks like a beast as well. So, not bad opals at all in this drop, especially Caruso, Ricky Davis, but Gerald and Hito aren't bad either. Ray Allen is very good statistically, of course. His jumpers aren't very quick. Jalen Green dribble style, LaMelo escape, LaMelo behind the back. Ain't really doing it for me personally, though, I'll be honest. That's like, I mean, the Jalen Green dribble style isn't bad, I guess, but I don't know. He's pretty mid for a dark matter at this point in the year, probably. Now, MPJ, realistically, I mean, I don't think it's going to be unbelievable, but I think he's going to be good. He's a great shooter. He's a good athlete. He's got really nice, complete stats and badges. Doesn't have off-on ball menace or pick dodge or some of those perimeter badges, but he looks like a solid defender. Release is good, and it is on quick. The movement-wise, normal dribble style, pro escape, basic behind the back. Nothing special about that. Honestly, I mean, he's good. He's not insane. He's going to be top 5-ish at the small forward position, but he's not like a card that I think is a must-have by any means. Kareem looks like probably a monster. 96 speed, 98 driving and dunk, and standing dunk. Amazing defender. He looks really good. 79 3 ball. Even with his own release on very quick, he'll be a solid shooter. It's not the best jump shot, but Russ dribble style at 96 speed is actually pretty glitchy as well. This card should be really, really good. Like, really, really good. I think Kareem is one of the most interesting cards in this drop. Maybe the most interesting card in this drop. Besides, I think, Luca. Let's see. Is he any good? Stat-wise, he's great. Badge-wise, he is great. We knew that was going to be the case. He's a 100 overall. The question is the animations with Luca. And the answer is, why does he have De'Aaron Fox dribble style? Yo, they ruined this card. I'm not going to lie. He has his own fade. His jumper's Kyrie based style, which I'm sure is really good. His upper's not that bad, but it's not great. So he still has his own upper, which I don't think is a great upper. I think the jumper's going to be fine, though. The problem is, I mean, his escape isn't terrible, but his behind the back isn't special at all. His drag back's good, but his fade sucks, and he has his own dribble style, so he can't fade, and he has a dribble style that's not that good. I mean, De'Aaron Fox's dribble style is a good push cross, but it doesn't have a good burst. Yeesh. I screwed up selling my MJ. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did. Well, 2K ruined Luca. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He is not that good. He is not that good. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's not as good as MJ. I'll tell you that right now. Right now, he is not as good as MJ. I'm surprised by that, to be honest. I'm shocked he doesn't have Darius Garland dribble style at a very minimum and a better fade, but there you go. Will not be getting Luca. He's my favorite player, so I'd like to get him, but he's going to be too expensive for how good he actually is, realistically. That surprises me a lot. I'm really surprised that Luca's not nearly as good as I thought he was going to be. So there you go. Definitely not a must-have point guard by any means. The best card in the drop is Kareem. He's better than Luca, honestly. The second best card is still probably Luca, but he's not going to be worth buying for the price that he's at. He's still going to be a good card. Like, I'm not saying he's not a good card. He's just not nearly as good as I thought he was going to be. Basically, outside of that, I mean, look, a lot of good budget cards today. That's the most interesting thing. Then Caruso, Ricky Davis, Khalil Ware, some of these other names look very interesting. Not as good of a drop as I kind of expected, though. Besides Kareem, I mean, I am very surprised. But the Luca is as mediocre as he is. So, with that being said, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.